Hello everyone. So today we'll be looking at the chapter-wise summary of an interesting book. The book is How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie. So let's look at the chapter one. The chapter one will not be going into the depths of what the author is trying and telling and what the author is, what are the stories that stories or anecdotes that the author wants to convey to us to back his points. But we'll be looking at the essence of his words, the essence of his point of view. So in the first chapter, he's telling that we need to take some measures so that we need to stop worrying. For that, we need to get to the root cause of the worry. So exactly why do we worry? We'll be worrying because the major reason would be we don't have our facts correct. Yes, we don't have a facts correct. So if what happens, suppose if we have a 1 week time and we need to make a decision by the end of the week. So the author tells that he'll spend most of his time collecting all the facts in an unbiased and unprejudiced manner. The reason for being unbiased and unprejudiced manner is because if he collects only the facts that is supporting his point of view or his already pre-notion decision, then there is no point in this process at all. So all the facts that he must collect will be should be in an impartial manner, unbiased, and it coming from an unprejudiced source. So that is what the author is emphasizing on. So we must understand that. Moving ahead, the author is telling that once we get our facts correct, we need to make sure that what are the steps that we can take to get out of this worrying cycle. Yes. So this time, the author is telling that if we try to pull it all in everything in our mind, it won't be that effective. The reason is because the author is telling that our mind is such a place where if we keep a cluster of thoughts and then we try to make like arrange them in the mind itself, it is not it does not give that much of a fruitful result. Instead, if you write it down, you will have a better clarity. That is what the author is emphasizing on. So you must have two major questions. What is that you're worrying about? And what course of actions that you can take in order to get out of that particular situation? So this is say two questions that you must have answers in a written form. Yes, you must have an answer in a very well validated written form. And from there, you will be able to make a better judgment than when the points are there in your mind. So once when we have a set of actions that can be taken in order to get you out of the particular situation, at the same time, you must make a decision. Yes, decision making is also an important thing to get out of the worrying part. Once you take a decision, the author is telling you must not sit idle. You must take some actions towards that particular direction. Yes, the reason is because the author is telling taking decision is just 50% of the work. The remaining 40% to 40% of the work and the extra 10% would most likely be accommodating on the next set of actions that you're going to perform. So the author is telling that you must not only make a conclusive decisions based on first two questions, but you must also take an equivalent action according to them. So this is what the author is trying to emphasize in the first chapter. So the worrying part happens only when we don't have our right facts, when we don't have an unbiased and unprejudiced set of facts, and then we are trying to structure those facts into a particular answers. So that is what is first step we must do to stop worrying. So let's try and follow that. So in the next video, we'll be looking at the chapter two for the in the book of how to stop worrying and start living. Thank you, and we'll be looking at seeing again in the next video.